They just started. Pressburg in an attack. And nicely done, nicely.
Yeah. The first goal, obviously, by Martin Modric, keeper and I think also seeker for the Pressburg Phantoms from Bratislava, Slovakia. One of the finest players of the country. Has also played in the last EQC as a guest player for Prague Pegasus from the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic and Slovakia, they sort of have a history together.
I am quite a bit surprised that Mikso is on the beta. He usually is a keeper for
Miroslav Sova.
Yeah, exactly. He's he's extremely fast, very slippery. He can pass most of the defenses. So that's why I'm a little bit curious what's going on in here.
Yeah.
Did they have any problems with betas in previous game?
They could have been. I have sadly not been able to see a Pressburg game so far.
Okay, Ireland going around the hoops of Pressburg.
And that is going to be a keeper ball, yeah.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah. These two teams, I don't think they've met each other, but there are people who know each other. Dublin Dragons were started by Steve Scheurer from Vienna and, oh god, I forgot her name, she's going to be mad at me for that, by a player from the Czech Republic. So,
I think you mean Hanka?
No, in Dublin.
Dublin! Oh, yeah. Sorry.
She's not on the list. I am terribly sorry, and you're allowed to punch me in the face when we see each other later.
Don't do that. He's sweet. Pressburg on the attack. We can see one of the twins from
good
Phantom.
Marking by Claudia Simonicelli from Dublin Dragons.
Yes.
But very good counter marking by the number 21 Robert Lesniewski from the Pressburg Phantoms, Robo, as he prefers to be called.
Mudrik on attack, and he is bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the ball goes back into the hands of Steve Scheurer, and it's keeper ball. The logic control, though, still rests with Pressburg Phantoms with their beater squad of Peter Kral and of Hanna Wroblowska. Yeah, of course. Why am I even looking at the sheet? I know Hanna.
Okay. Oh my god, I think that Phantom just lost the control.
Okay, yeah, and there's a bludgeon coming towards us, so we can't stop it. Sorry, terribly sorry.
Oh god. Yeah, we were just part of the game.
Yeah, it's a pandemonium in here.
And Quaffle goes to the right wing, and that's probably dead.
This pitch right here, like pitches 6 and 5, is kind of like Central Eastern Europe versus countries that are in the north and cold, because on pitch 5 we have Warsaw Mermaids versus Aarhus Owls from Denmark. So yeah, we have the
I'm very curious about the other game, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, team from Poland.
Yeah. Yeah, Pavel, what am I saying? Karol is from Krakow Dragons, so Polish Polish solidarity here. Yeah. Pressburg Phantoms are trying to go ahead, but Dublin are in bludger control, and it's never a good idea to run to bludger control, but no. There is no room left, and other beaters are gonna press. Martin Mudrik is beat, the Quaffle is for anyone to get, but Robo semi-slides to it. Doesn't slide into one, so I guess that's legal. And yeah, the ball is back in Martin Mudrik's hand, which it has been for a while now. Like, I think we will see Martin with the Quaffle like 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, exactly. Veronica is on the throw, and she gotta have the ball. Yeah, can she do it?
And the ball goes back to the number 74 of Pressburg, that is Lucia Repova.
Yeah.
And no, Quaffle goes back to Dublin. Steve Scheurer has it.
I would like to see something different from Dublin than they showed us so far, because just going quite close, I would say, to the hoops and just throw it on one wing, and without, let's say, very, very correct passing, it's going to be very hard. Okay, I think that the beaters of Dublin is trying to do typical napalm. Yes.
Yeah. Dublin is also trying to gauge where they can find the hole in their defense. Some good wrapping here from the number 13, no, 16. Oh, 13. I don't have a number 13 on here. From a person from Bratislava. Drive from Steve Scheurer.
Nice!
It's gone through the center hoop.
Even through the block.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was very
nice. The new score here, Dublin Director Dragons 10 and Pressburg Phantoms 10.
Yeah, if they change something, they can definitely get some points. And Phantoms, once again, trying to fight, probably looking for regaining control as well.
Head referee in this game is James Burnett, also known as Jesus, and they are, as the chat is correctly reporting, wrapping their Dev Cup hat, which is the development comp, the second tier of Quidditch in English. Quidditch.
Oh, number 13. Oh,
Yeah.
that was way too off.
Good goal line defense by Dublin, but also sloppy passing, sloppy shooting from Pressburg. Too bad.
Steve
And
gets
there's-
some speed.
Yeah, there's
He's
no
gonna run.
Rogers here.
Yes.
Some speed.
Almost falling off the broom, but still on the attack. Yes, nicely done.
No, it didn't go through, but here we go. Two out of...
Oh yeah. Okay.
That is how you do it. This is literally how you do it. Yeah.
Yeah, get speed, good pass, and you get a goal. Okay. Pressburg still without any control.
Yeah. The new score therefore is Dublin Dr. Dragons 20, Pressburg Phantoms 10. We have heard some cheering for Dublin from Basti Steinke, pitch manager here, who has decided to leave his position to go see Dublin play. But we have also heard some cheering for the Pressburg Phantoms from Martin from the Vienna Vanguards. Also he's originally from Košice, from the Karsovia Crows, has then transferred to the Pressburg Phantoms, is now playing for the Vienna Vanguards. And that was also not a goal. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking
think that
about
he
other
was.
things.
I think that he was trying to shoot from quite a long distance, and it just went way off. But yeah, you have to try. You have to try whatever you can.
Yeah.
Steve again with the ball.
Yeah.
He's gonna start the
Taking
action.
his time. Head referee James Jesus Burnett is gonna tell Munich, get off of my pitch. Munich is warming up on the sidelines. Little disrespectful towards the two teams playing here.
Bex McLaughlin.
Yeah.
They control both bludgers for
Yeah.
the Dublin, and they are trying to napalm the Pressburgs, which are playing quite nicely with only one bludger
Yeah. They're
Trying
doing
to
this
fend
pretty
off.
well.
from the number P. And another goal.
First drive, then a shot, and now Dublin are in the lead, 30-10. Dublin Dr. Dragons 30, Pressburg Phantoms 10.
Yeah, Phantoms have to find what they had in the start.
Yeah.
Good defend, control, and nicely passing, getting some points.
Yeah. Phantoms are obviously a good team, as we've already mentioned. They will find a way to work against this. Dublin kits, I think, will be for sale soon again. I know that for a fact because I've been planning on getting one, or that might have been Team Ireland kits. Pressburg here now with a good drive ahead, but it doesn't make sense to drive into a beater. Ball touches the goal, but it doesn't go through, and Dublin have very little problem taking care of this.
Yeah, Mixo is back on the keeper. I think they want to switch to driving ball,
Yeah.
not passing around. And Hanka is back on the beater.
And Dublin again going for the napalm. That is the tactic when you have bludger control, but you have one bludger laying next to the other beater, and you try to attack the other beaters. Try to get the third bludger away from them to open up a hole in the offense. A little tactical 101 here, but
Yeah,
Pressburg have very little problem
yeah,
taking this offense away.
not a good pass right next to the Mixo.
Yeah.
You just take it and confidently getting close to the
We are getting
Dublin
asked
troops.
if the Port Keys are playing. If you mean the Port Keys Bremen, they have not qualified for this tournament, like not even close. Goal ref says it was a goal, but head ref says it was beat before, so yeah.
Okay.
A good drive alone by Dublin, but Pressburg are pressuring.
Yeah, good tackle, Mixo. Do not stop it. Yes, finally done. That should be goal. Honestly, that should be goal. Oh, Bex McLaughlin
yeah,
missing just by a hair.
yeah.
And right
Dublin
now,
are still on the attack though, and they have a lot
next
of room
drive,
to work
next
with.
drive, and this
That's
one
true.
was correct. Nice.
Dublin Dr. Dragons 40, Pressburg Phantoms 10.
The number 8 for
Yeah.
Dublin Dragons. Very nicely driving.
Also the Dublin logo's not on there. We have a brooms down because Pressburg Phantoms are taking a timeout here.
Okay, that's probably a good decision because they are 30 points behind. They need to get themselves together, change something in their composition, maybe get some new strategy.
Yeah.
I think that so far Phantoms doesn't really have good answer for
Yeah.
napalm, and Dragons are just going to use it over and over again, as long as Phantoms are going to let it do.
Yeah. Phantoms probably right to take a timeout here, as you've already basically indicated. The game was not gelling for them here, with Dublin finding a way to break through the Pressburg's defense. Basically, I mean, the German term is Spielverlagerung. I don't know what the English term is, but they're basically trying to draw the defense out into many directions, trying to try to draw them out, give themselves a little more room, a little more space to work with. Yeah.
Okay, so
some Phantoms fans here in the chat, we see you. Yeah, I think Karol, if you had to pick, I mean, obviously you're counter, you're neutral. If you had to pick, you're probably be rooting for Pressburg. Again, I know people from both of these teams. My heart's for both of them.
To be honestly, I wouldn't really pick it just like that, because I like people from Ireland. I play against them, I meet them on many different tournaments. I think they are very fine players and great mates, so I wouldn't go like that. I mean, yes, I think that Pressburg are a little bit, let's say, underdogs in this, because they are much younger team, I think.
Pressburg are such a seasoned team. Like, I don't even think they are younger than Dublin. I think both teams started at. No, I think Pressburg is even an older team, actually. I think Dublin have started.
I think that Pressburg are like 1.5 years old.
Oh, no, Pressburg have been a team for far longer. Pressburg was one of the first teams the Vanguards played in friendlies.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, Ireland as an NGB is facing pretty similar issues to what the smaller Central and Eastern European NGBs are facing, like Slovenia, Slovakia, well, Poland to a lesser extent, the Czech Republic. So Ireland is sort of like an honorary Eastern European country in a way.
I would say that they have like experience coming from the UK.
That is true. That is definitely true.
Next to them, because they can go to other tournaments like Dev tournaments.
That is true. Yeah. Well,
so I would say that
Belfast can, Dublin can't.
Yeah, but you know, I think that Pressburg is more, let's say, farther from the high level of Quidditch in Europe.
Yeah.
Than the Ireland. So
geographically alone, that's definitely true. Yeah.
Yeah, and this also translates to how far can you go with your whole team for a tournament, right?
I mean, we could go into a long spiel about the difficulties of starting a Quidditch team and playing competitive games in Eastern Europe, especially considering wages in Eastern Europe are so much lower than in Western Europe. A fact that many Western European Quidditch players seem to forget. Oh, a good launch shot right through by
Mixo! That was awesome!
That was good. He just stood there for a couple of seconds like, yeah, I did that. New score, Dublin Dorta Dragons 40, Pressburg Phantoms 20. Yeah, Pressburg is 3 years old. I am in agreement with you.
Okay, we are back, and yeah, Phantoms are gaining control of the bludgers.
Yeah.
Nicely done, guys.
There was a no bludger situation, but Bexek Lothling has since picked up the third bludger, and oh yeah, that's some very good driving again by Mixto. A well-placed tackle by the number 20 of Dragons.
Yeah, Phantoms still have a ball, still are close to the... Yes, they have a bludger, they have a quaffle next to the hoops. And
very well-placed offensive beating by Peter Kral, but sadly to no avail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 6, sadly, couldn't grab that ball before the Dublin was able to defend themselves.
And some quick driving here now by the number 20, Hugo Petitchamp of Dublin Dragons. Obviously a very Irish name. As we said, a very... hard tackle by Mixo. Yeah, that's a back to hoops.
Yeah, he's an incredibly dynamic player. You just cannot pin him down. He can shoot
very well. He's also one of the top players of Pressburg Phantoms of Team Slovakia.
And also quite good snitch.
Yeah.
Sadly, he was very sad that yesterday both times he was snitch, he was catch very.
Yeah.
Another bludger just coming next to us.
Yeah.
And Dublin's gaining control.
But Dublin's offensive drive unsuccessful here. Pressburg Phantoms able to clear everything up.
Number 45 for Phantoms is Kral.
Yeah, Peter Kral.
Yeah, exactly. He just cleared some of the chasers.
Yeah.
But Phantoms did not pressure with it.
Fun fact: Kral is Slovakian for king, so he's Peter King.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A fact for all of our American football viewers.
And press against press.
Strong.
Oh, nicely done. Good press. You can now the Dragons can just drive through. Nice.
And they do.
That was very nice.
Yeah, that was very well executed by beaters and chasers working together for the Dublin Dorta Dragons. 50, Pressburg Phantoms 20. 12 minutes of game have been played. We are slowly creeping towards the secret floor. That is the end of the sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
I mean,
now?
Pressburg will have to do something here on offense. If they will, their play will probably try to be to keep it in swim range, because I think in seeking the advantage, it's probably a little in Pressburg side, even though Dublin.
Yeah,
will-
Pressburg get
Wow,
caught.
okay. Oh, very,
Yes,
very good.
Nixo! Nicely
Very
done.
good challenge.
Yeah.
3
He's
chasers.
stopping this offense just in the route.
Yeah. Well placed beat, and it's Pressburg's quaffle again. I mean, the rest of the seeker rotation of Dublin, I don't really know. Steve Scheurer, he I think also used to seek for the Vanguards. Obviously, one of the most experienced players here, together with Bex McLaughlin. I don't know if they are seeking. We should have that on our. Yeah, no. Beater, chaser, keeper. Seekers are Hugo Petitjean and Steve Scheurer and Eamon O'Keefe and Claudia Simoncelli. So they have
Exactly.
a good seeker rotation here, but I would say the seeker advantage is slightly on Pressburg's side, and if they can get in swim range again, right now it would be in overtime if they catch. Well, if they catch right now, then someone's obviously set the snitch and the seekers in too early, but yeah.
I don't know what do you think about it, but usually when this is a situation when you can just grab a snitch,
Yeah.
get to overtime,
Yeah.
I say just do it. You get 30 points just like that.
Yeah, it's obviously, but Pressburg will obviously try to score another goal and try to keep it in actual swim range.
Okay, Pressburg is pressing.
Yeah.
They make the.
Ah.
Oh, that was close. Okay, Mixo first to the ball. Oh, not able to get it. Okay, it's gonna be a human pile.
3 Pressburg players here, but Bex McLaughlin is gonna come and beat all of them out. Yeah, and then it's Dublin's ball. And Dublin also are in bludgeon control again, thanks to that little skirmish.
Not a good call to go there with the bludger when you have control.
Yeah. Speaking captain Martin Budrik is running through the field, obviously not happy with a couple of calls here. Well, I don't know what he would be unhappy about. I don't see any calls that I would say are even questionable so far.
I think that maybe
Yeah.
he wanted just to communicate with his team,
Yeah.
tell them what to do.
Yeah.
They cannot take time, so they have to communicate as well as they can on the field. Okay, Dragons.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's
And-
fine.
Phantoms
And-
already having the thing. Yeah.
I think that Phantoms have much better tacting game than
Yeah.
Dublin, but Dublin seems a little bit more experienced when it comes to beating.
Yeah.
They make less questionable calls.
Yeah.
They can gain control for longer period of time and use it well.
We are already in the 15-minute mark. Seekers have been called to the score and timekeeping table. Oh, brutal face beat by Bex McLaughlin. A long shot try by Martin Mudrik. Doesn't go through. Yeah, a lot of things happening at the same time here, as is known to happen in Quidditch.
Okay, Dragons are gaining speed. Yes, Bludgers are making.
Yeah, Peter Kroll getting another bludgeon to the face.
Oh wait, way off the mark. Come on. Okay.
I
Tackles
think,
those-
oh,
yeah!
good tackle, but he's still somewhere in the vicinity, and Claudia Simoncelli on top of the ball, and Evan Keefe. No goal.
But I think that
That was
was a
although not Eamon O'Keefe, but Ricardo Jombi. I apologize.
I think that was a contact from behind right now,
Okay.
and that's probably gonna be the call, because one of the Dragons was trying to lay on. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Well, that also means that is an automatic quaffle turnover, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that is.
It should be.
Yeah, and that also means Dublin are in good scoring position, which will change the dynamic of the Seeker game right now.
That was. Yeah, but Phantoms have Bludger right next to the person. That's going to get a quaffle, so it's probably going to rely.
Yeah.
Does the number Infinity. have a fast enough hand?
We'll have to go offline a little to fix some technical issues before the snitch is on pitch. We will hope to be online again with the snitch on pitch. Yeah, so see you in a second.
Alright.
We are live again with a Dublin goal that we say it, so you haven't even missed anything. It was still referee deliberations, referee callings, and the new score therefore is Dublin Drag Dragons 60, Pressburg Phantoms 20, and the snitch is on pitch, meaning that Dublin will not be able to take a timeout. Well, right now they'll be happy with that.
Yeah, I think that Phantoms need to pressure now. I guess that they wanted to get like 10 points more and then probably go for a snitch. And right now they need to get 10 points or 20 points in order to have a chance to win.
We are being asked in the chat for scores from other games. The pitches are far away. We have all our volunteers necessary for the live stream, camera work, commentating. We need every volunteer here for the actual technical side of things. We are sorry we cannot give you any score updates. You can obviously still ask and hope other people in the chat are reading it who are actually here. I don't see a big chance of that though. But yeah, we cannot give you updates from scores of other games. We can give you scores of games that are finished if they are brought to us, but there is no way for us to get scores from other pitches. I am terribly sorry, but that's the way it is.
Okay, we seem to have...
Yeah, we seem to have Martin Mudrik is on the floor again. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have yes,
one of the Phantom.
One of the Phantom players. Yeah.
I don't really know what happened.
Person who has been injured before in this tournament. Yeah, taken quite some beatings in the course of this tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, the Phantoms need to be more aggressive, but sadly, this is usually what happens when you try really, really hard.
Yeah. Players being escorted off field. Again, this is a full contact sport. People get hurt, but as opposed to some other sports, if people get hurt, they're literally throwing their bones, throwing their bodies on the line for our entertainment. So the least we can do when they get subbed out, give them a round of applause for all the things they've already done. Yeah.
And Mixo is back on the keeper position for Phantoms. Ball is with the Phantom, not with the Phantom, I'm sorry, with the Dragons with it.
I believe the ball is just on the ground. It could be just anyone's ball.
It could be.
I mean, this was, again, just an injury brooms down. There was no fouls on the play, as far as we know. And, yeah, referee James Burnett, they don't look as if they were about to show a card. So, yeah, just injury timeout. Injury brooms down.
Oh.
Yeah, Dublin have the ball.
And Dublin was first to beat the Phantoms beater.
Yeah.
And they are attacking on a not defended with a... Yeah. Good tackle.
Oh.
Nicely passed. Another pass and...
Yeah, and...
Miho.
Yeah, the Phantoms can a lot of quarreling here around the Phantoms goal line, but the Phantoms are able to clear everything up. Now the snitch runner is officially on pitch again. And we are just waiting for the Seekers to come. On the Dublin side, Steve Scheurer, and on the Phantom side, I had his name earlier.
Is it
and a goal for the Phantoms here. 60-30, the new score. Dublin Dortmund Dragons 60, Pressburg Phantoms 30. Well, we are in swim range again.
Nicely done. Okay. According to what does Phantom scream to his team, Phantom Seeker, they want to get one more point before they try to attack the snitch.
I'm trying really hard to look, but I can't find the number on the sheet, on the Phantom's sheet, and also not number 13. No.
Yeah, we don't have him. Sorry.
Well, he's a Seeker anyway.
Yeah. Okay, and...
Yeah, the Dublin beaters are making sure, and no matter what the Phantoms were trying to do, they're not getting to the snitch runner, and Stevo Scheurer alone with the snitch runner, one-on-one time. That's what Stevo likes the most.
Stevo attacking with both hands, not at the same time, obviously.
Yeah.
But, as you can see, he's very desperate to get this.
Yeah, experienced Seeker, versatile Seeker. A very good clear in the quaffle game by the Phantoms, who now have a lot of open field with just one beater against them.
Yeah, they cleave Stevo. Right now, number 13. Trying to get this. Oh, and he's beat.
But both Pressburg bludgers. Oh no, they have control again.
Something happened around the hoops of.
And a good
Dragons.
Dublin can definitely. Dublin have definitely cleared that one up on the goal line.
They were very close with this defensive.
Oh! Surprise snitch catch! Surprising for the snitch runner, at least by Steve Scheurer. The referees are going to pay us a visit. Hi, referees. Thank you for joining us. But I think you should concentrate on figuring out whether that Richard Randig is the name we are getting told. Is a seeker that is on the list with a different number. Yeah, seeker.
Yeah, we have him on the 99. That's what I said.
Yeah, right. Good.
I was almost sure that it's him, but I will.
Yeah. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Exactly.
The referees are deliberating. Was that a legal catch? Was that a good catch? Was that a catch that ends the game, basically?
Are we able to get like replay of the
We can
snitch cut?
ask, but we cannot promise anything. Replay is coming. All right.
I really want to see it because I was really focused on the defense of Dublin. So at that point, I wasn't really looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah,
My bad.
No one was. The snitch runner was also not looking, so that gave an opportunity for Steve O'Shara, and a seasoned player like that, you get.
Oh yeah! Bravo, Dragons!
Small little upset in my mind. I would have pictured Phantoms as the better team here, but Dublin, a decisive victory in the end. Dublin dragged the Dragons 90-star. Pressburg Phantoms 30. Pressburg played a good game, but.
To be honest, I would say that Pressburg started really strong.
Replay is coming.
Replay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Pressburg trying to go for it, not getting it, and then Steve O'Shara coming from behind.
Nicely
By
done.
surprise, just grabbing the sock like it's the golden ticket to get into the chocolate factory. Maybe a bad metaphor considering the snitch sock is literally up someone's butt, but yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this, ladies and gentlemen, and all those who don't feel named by those two
To
words.
be honest, I
Dublin
think,
Dragons 90-star, Pressburg Phantoms 30.
I think that Dragons deserve this win because Phantom started really strong. They really gave them hard time, but later on, the good beta game, gaining control and just driving ball all the way to the hoops of Phantoms. Pretty much sealed this game.
That was a very well executed game by the Dublin Dragons, who will go on in the lower bracket. Their opponent, we will try to give you the name of their opponent, as we will try to give you a recap of what has happened sometime during the next few games.